What's up, guys?
Da,
Welcome to
da, 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 da.
Really Nigga. That was the perfect time for that. Really Nigga. That perfect time. Oh, anyway, we're gonna talk about NXT today. NXT was really good. Even though it was just one match, it was actually really good. So the show started off with Samoa Joe returning. He came out. He was pretty much saying that he didn't like the whole concept of Shinsuke versus Finn Balor, and whoever wins faces him for the title. He didn't like the whole meaning of that match. So Samoa Joe was like, yeah, that's pretty much what he was saying. And all of a sudden, Rhino came like out of nowhere. And obviously right now he's the face now, and Samoa Joe's the heel. But anyway, Rhino came out and he was like, "So I gotta get
I
through."
want your title.
Yeah, pretty much. He said he wanted the title. He was like, "I gotta get through you to get that championship." And
He
Samoa
pulled
Joe,
the
some,
Sasuke. He pulled the Sasuke. I gotta get through you.
and Samoa Joe, he looked at that nigga like, "Nigga, please," and he just walked off and looked at Rhino crazy and just went back. But then they later announced that Samoa Joe will be facing Rhino next week in a singles match, so that's gonna be a good match, especially for y'all. You know, they used to watch the old TNA back in the day. These two probably had a match in TNA. Oh yeah, of course they competed in TNA before, and so it's gonna be really good.
And I'm pretty. They like competed in way more different places than just TNA too. They
It wasn't New Japan or nothing like that. I think it was just TNA. It might have been somewhere else, but from what my memory, I think it's I
these
think
guys
it's
travel around the world.
I think it's just TNA. But who knows? But this match is gonna be really good. I can't wait to see these guys fight. I'm definitely staying tuned for that. Um, but anyway, let's get into the talk of the show. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Finn Balor. Now, man, this match was just back and forth. This was crazy. Oh man. Now, like throughout this whole match, Finn Balor was very, very technical. This man was hitting non-stop stretch moves on Shinsuke Nakamura. At one point, he injured his leg, and Shinsuke he kept like he was fighting through it, but he was still showing signs of injury with that leg. And Finn Balor just kept doing repetitive stretch holds and shit like that. And the way he did that leg lock was just it was gruesome. At one point, Finn Balor hit the reverse DDT. That's his signature. He even hit the front version of it, and Shinsuke kicked out. Um, at one point, my favorite part of this match is when Shinsuke he had Finn Balor on the apron. He was laying down by the apron, and he did like a run. He ran like he got on the apron and he just dropped his knee in the back of his head. It was crazy. And one highlight of the match that I really liked was when Shinsuke he attempted to go for his what is it called? Ken Sasha, yeah, that's what's called. He attempted to go for that Ken Sasha, and Finn Balor he did like a standing coup de grace, like he literally stood up and jumped on top of him like like a standing coup de grace, like a legit. And it's actually in 2K16 actually. It's like a standing coup de grace, like a standing knees to the stomach. I mean knees to the chest. But Shinsuke he barely kicked out. Like these two, you can tell these two got some in-ring chemistry, man. Like Shinsuke said, man, they've been friends for like 10 years. They go way back. They've had matches in New Japan Pro Wrestling and probably different companies. The in-ring chemistry, it definitely showed in this match, man. This match was really good. But and by the way, when Shinsuke hit that Ken Sasha, the first like the second one, I think the first one or the second one, one of them, the first one of them he connected and he hit it on the back of Finn Balor's head, and Finn Balor kicked out, and like the commentary was like, wow, Finn Balor is the first man to kick out of it, and I was like, oh wow, and it was crazy to see that. But at the end of Nakamura caught him with that Ken Sasha, whatever it's called, and that was it. And that was a good ass match. It was just back and forth the whole time. They got into a fist fight in the middle of the match, but it ended with Shinsuke. And at the end, they showed respect. They shook hands and hugged. But like I said, man, I like seeing matches like this, man. When they got good in the ring chemistry, man. That was a really good match. That was like commentary said, that was a takeover worthy match, and it was definitely. I saw that during the match. Well, I realized that during the match.
Hey, son,
What's up?
I have one question for you.
What's that?
Welcome to the Dragon's Den. So I want to ask you a question, man. What do you think is next for Finn Balor, knowing that he lost to Samoa Joe and now he lost to Sasuke or whatever his name is? Oh, I'm joking. Shinsuke Nakamura. What is next for this man? What is
Honestly,
next for Finn?
I honestly have no idea what's next for Finn Balor, man. I'm still not ready for him to go to the main roster. I don't know what they're gonna do with him next, but I don't know what to do with him on NXT. I don't know what's next for him on NXT. But I mean, I don't know what's next for him, to be honest. I really don't know. I think he's gonna be in the draft. I really think he might just be in the draft. They might put him on SmackDown or something. The draft would be
That
perfect.
actually is
That would be perfect
that.
for him, though.
That's actually what I'm thinking about too. I'm like, yeah, it's probably gonna be a
He
draft.
probably gonna be on
'Cause, like,
SmackDown or something.
what? Like he's kind of when you think about, he's kind of outgrowing NXT at this point. He really has
Yeah,
outgrown it.
he's accomplished a lot. He didn't face the
Like,
best. He didn't beat the best. I mean, even though he didn't beat Nakamura, that was still a good ass match and a good way to if he's leaving NXT, going to the main roster. This is a good match to just walk out on and just move on up to the main roster.
hmm
But you know, we'll just see. Oh, and guys,
so think,
next week on NXT, they did announce that Nia Jax is facing Bayley, so that's pretty much that's probably
I
the
thought
main event of the show. Or
I thought that was supposed to be this week.
oh no, it's next
I
week.
guess
They
yeah.
moved it to next week. It's gonna be Bayley and Nia Jax, Rhino and Samoa Joe, and it's a tag team match. It's American Alpha versus I think they're facing I forgot who they're facing, but the American Alpha having a
The
match next week. So yeah, they might be facing the tag champions. That's who they're facing. But yeah, that was about it. That was NXT. Hope y'all enjoyed this review.
so what's your rating? Your
Oh,
rating?
my rating is a 5 out of 5. Yeah, it was a 5 out of 5. This is my first 5 out of 5. It was good. That was good. I enjoyed it.
4.5 out of 5. 4.5 out of 5.
Okay. Well,
But
guys,
so
make sure y'all leave a
we're
like
ready
and subscribe.
for
Comment what
I
y'all
got
think on the
no.
show if you saw it. If you didn't see it, you need to see it because that was a good ass show.
Can I get that drum roll A song? Oh, bada bing, bada boom. Who is the finest guys in the room? Me and Ason. So Ason, how you doing?
I'm shoving my foot straight up your candy.